Local dahliophytes from the Stowell Dahlia Society met recently to reinstall the long-lost dahlia demonstration garden at Guadalupe River Park and Gardens on Saturday, May 14th. My husband, Scott, and I had already been to the garden many times that week, preparing the garden for Saturday's planting. Dick Douglas also met us down there one evening and helped us shovel compost, and he was like, "This dirt is hard. Why don't you guys run a huge rototiller to break through? Because we have money in the budget." And Scott was like, "There's money in the budget for the garden." So Scott went out the next day and rented a huge rototiller, and we'll use that next year to start with. Dahliophytes included me, my husband, Scott, Dick, Leon, Suzanne, and Clara. We were using plants and tubers donated from our club grower and patriarch, Roy Steer. Scott and I are new to dahlias and the Dahlia Club, but not gardening. And it's been fun getting to know other gardening people and club members and getting advice and support on what needs to be done with these dahlias. Clara and Leon were digging holes, and then Leon, Scott, and Suzanne planted 109 dahlia plants. Dick was in charge of keeping track of plant names and their locations, and I was weeding and deadheading roses in the bed right next to our garden. Our garden is in a section of Guadalupe River Park and Gardens called the Courtyard Garden, and there are lots of volunteer opportunities in the form of weeding and deadheading. Scott and I have met many, many wonderful staff and volunteers, as Guadalupe River Park is huge and our Dahlia Club is just a small piece in a much larger 254-acre landscape. So the garden is in, and Scott is watering manually and pinching the plants while I continue to weed and deadhead roses in the beds right next to our garden. Or once or twice a week I'll go over into the Heritage Rose Garden and work with their volunteers deadheading. We've spotted gopher holes, many gopher holes. One of our plant stakes was stolen, and we've lost and replaced 3 plants so far, but we have more on standby because we want the garden to be full and lush, and we hope that people who come by to visit it won't try and take anything or hurt anything, and they'll just come and enjoy our garden. July and August are the peak months for dahlias, and they are beautiful and lush. Come by and check out our gardens, or the Heritage Rose Garden, or take a walk along the river park. Who knew that volunteering would be such an adventure, and that there was so much fun and so much beauty in a park right downtown in my very own city? And being involved with the Dahlia Club, it's been a lot of fun, and this year I have 20 of my own dahlias planted in my yards, so I won't have to go cut them from anyone else's public garden. Just kidding. Hey babe, have you seen the orchids in the greenhouse? They're beautiful.